Okay, so hello everyone. This is part 4 of our playlist DSA with Python, right? So here we are learning DSA with Python. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about tree data structure. Okay, actually, we will implement this tree data structure in detail. Just we are seeing overview of each data structure. We are learning overview about each data structure, right? So what is tree data structure? Tree is a hierarchical data structure. What do you mean by hierarchical data structure? Means here you have root node, okay, then you have child, right child, left child, so like that. So that's why this is what we can say hierarchy. Okay, this is known as hierarchical data structure, right? It is type of doubly linked list. It is type of double linked list, we can say, right? Double node. Okay, it has double node. Double node means like previous pointer and next pointer. Previous means left child and next means right child, and it has data. Okay, so top element is called root element. Okay, so this element known as root element, the top level element is known as root element, right? I hope you're understanding. Okay, now see what are types of tree. Okay, so we have binary tree data structure. Okay, binary search tree data structure. Okay, and we will see ABL data structure and etc. Means these are the data structure we are going to implement throughout our playlist, right? And what are the operations we can perform on this data structure? So we can perform insert, delete, search, find min, okay, delete, leave node, etc. So these are the operations we will perform when we will implement our code, right? After that we have graph. So let's understand basically what is graph. It is also collection of node. Okay, it is also collection of node, right? But it is tree with cycle. It is tree with cycle. Okay, we will see what do you mean, what does it mean actually when we will learn these graphs in detail while writing the code. And like operations we can do insert, we can perform delete, search and traversal. These are the operations we can perform on graph. Okay, now let's understand what is priority queue. Priority queue is nothing but it is same like a queue with some priority. Okay, it is a queue with some priority, means it give a value, more priority to some higher priority task. Okay, for example, there is a doctor. Okay, and he have to this doctor have to visit 10 patients. Okay, he has to visit 10 patients, but suddenly one emergency case came. Some emergency case came, then what will happen? This doctor will give priority to this emergency cases. So this is no, this is all about priority queue. And what are the operations we can perform? Insert operation we can perform, delete operation we can perform, and search operation we can perform, right, on this priority queue. Okay, we will implement this priority queue as well. Okay, after this priority queue, what we have? Okay, so after this priority queue we have hashable. Okay, we can say hash table data structure. Okay, and this is very much important. Okay, so what is hash table? Okay, so this is what whenever you want to implement some real life data structure, so it works in real life data structure. So what does it mean? We can say it is a spatial data structure in real world. Okay, this is what spatial data structure in real world, right? It maps keys with values. Okay, it maps keys with values means it works same as like a dictionary. Okay, in Python, if you know Python, means you have learned this data structure, dictionary data structure, which contain key and value pair, right? So hash table, it maps key with values. Okay, it's same as like dictionary. Okay, it uses hashing technique, right? And we will learn this hashing technique and what we will implement this hash data structure in with the help of Python code, right? And what are the operations? What are the operations we can perform? So the operations are like you can perform like insert, you can perform insert operation, then delete operation you can perform, then search operation you can perform, and many. Okay, we will see at the time of implementing this data structure. So don't think about this is a theory playlist. It is not about theory. I'm just starting with theory, but we will not finish with theory, right? So I think so. These are the data structure we want to cover in chapter 1. So let me conclude whatever we talked about from part 1 to this like this part. So how much we have covered? We have discussed about algorithm. Okay, algorithms. We have discussed about algorithm. Then we discussed about flowchart. Okay, then we discussed about implementation. What is the implementation? Then we have discussed about properties of of algorithm, right? And then we have advantages of algorithm. Okay, and after that we discussed these things we already covered. I'm just writing whatever we have covered from the beginning to this lecture. So I have covered types of algorithm. Okay, types of algorithm we have discussed, data structure we have discussed. Okay, data structure we have discussed, and we have discussed classification of DS means data structure, right? And after that, we have discussed about linear data structure. We have discussed about non-linear data structure. Okay, and we have discussed about stack. We have discussed about queue. We have discussed about list. Okay, which is same like array. Okay, and we have discussed about string. Right, we have discussed about linked list, and we have discussed about uh, priority queue. We discussed about priority queue. Okay, and we have discussed about hash table. Okay, and we have discussed about tree. We have discussed about graph. Okay, so this much we have discussed from one lecture onwards. We have discussed these many topics, and we will write program for the same, right? We will write the coding part as well. This was just overview, right? So I think you enjoyed this lecture, and stay tuned with this playlist. We will do many more things, right? So thank you everyone for watching this video, and make sure you are writing notes, okay, while watching this video. Okay, do the active learning, don't do the passive learning. Passive learning means you are just watching. So don't just watch, make your notes. It will be helpful for you, because I'm not writing like much theory. I'm just writing 2 or 3 points I'm writing. So it is what small notes. Okay, although I will upload this notes, but it's better if you also write your own notes. So thank you everyone for watching this video.